Why, hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome. We are back with another stream. I know I just ended one not too long ago, but we are doing something new with D&D, because Eldoria group couldn't happen tonight. So sad. But we got a few people here. We are working on building some characters right now, so they're still muted. But I am your evil Empress DM, Astra. Have fun. That's what we're here for. And we are going to be doing some interesting stuff, and because there's 3 players and not like 7, I know previously we had kind of put in a rule of like the whole having a passive initiative. I'm going to kind of like, we're not going to be so strict and sturdy on that this time just because there's only 3 of you, but just be respectful, let everybody talk, let everybody finish what they're saying, and don't talk over the DM because I can do whatever the fuck I want. With that being said, now I'm going to unmute Discord. So, say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
I am an unhinged god. You cannot tell me what to...
No, yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't know. Hi, guys.
I am just an evil DM tonight.
The DM is going power mad. This is not gonna work.
The DM is improvising. So yeah, this is the... You know how we jokingly discussed doing an improv session? Guess what, guys? We're doing improv.
Improv.
So, most of you guys are also... So, Val is the only one who got to, like, keep their actual gender.
Yes.
But, yeah, we're gonna have an interesting session. And don't hate me for some of these things, because I'm also using ChatGPT.
Oh god.
Nope, wrong screen. So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that, too. Let me see. Because that's kind of how things are gonna work today, is just because it's improv. So some of the details are coming from ChatGPT. Just to make it faster, because I'll either pull it out my ass or it'll come off of the computer's ass. Metaphorically. So,
Every time it comes up the computer's ass, all we hear is a technological...
pretty much. Just the error code facts. So, Cho, let us know when you are ready to start.
I am almost done with my patrol route.
Do we have a campaign link so we can all see the things?
No, because it is improv.
Do you want us to join with one anyway, just so you can see the things, though?
I don't want to see the things.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm trusting you guys to behave well enough to not make up some random bullshit.
Chaos control.
Ah, thank you.
There's the character sheet if you want to see how crazy this character is. I love his health.
We-
His health is great.
You know what? Let's save those for the end of the session, so we can show everybody what D&D Beyond created with the randomize. Because that is how we are playing it, guys. We have put it on... I have told our players to randomize everything except for their level. And I told them that they are all level 10. They can have multi-classing, they can have feats, they can have ability score, whichever one it chooses. Did it choose random items for you guys?
That it
No.
did not. I had to use starting equipment.
Okay, so go ahead and do starting equipment and 10 gold, 5 silver, or no, sorry, 5 gold, 10 silver, and 15 bronze.
All right, hold on.
So,
Equipment. Okay, how much?
5 gold, 10 silver, 15 bronze.
Is bronze copper?
Okay, it might say copper, yeah, that's fine too.
Do we get a random magic item?
No.
Oh.
You don't want to give us any magic items.
Nope.
Even if you roll for them?
You are welcome to have your standard, like, daggers, sword, stuff like that, that comes with your classes. But also try to randomize it. If it's, like, gives you an option between 2 different things, flip a coin. If it gives you an option between 3, do a 1d4. If you roll a 4, you choose what you want.
Oh, okay. Hold on, because I gotta flip a coin for all my starting equipment. Then.
Yeah, so that'll be kind of what the rule is. For like those kind of things. Is just choose a dice to the closest number. If it's like not a number of dice, but there's like the next one up, just go one die. Like, go ahead and choose that one, and if there is an extra, just say that extra is your choice, or it can be the DM's discretion if you want it to be.
So, my tiny little mouse is using a short sword.
Oh my
I'd like
god.
to say canonically, it's just a sewing needle.
Yes!
And when he's not using it to store it away, since he doesn't really have armor or anything, he's just a naked-ass little mouse, he just sticks it in his ear. Like, since it's all just, like, loose cartilage, there's no, like, blood to their ear, they just stick it right through their ear. It's like an ear piercing.
It could be like a paper clip, like maybe not a paper clip, a
bobby pin?
Yeah, not bobby pin. Safety pin. The one that like closes and like opens.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna die when the mouse decides to stab someone and it just does like 20 damage.
It's like, oh, what did the little mouse do? He climbed up his spine and slit his throat with a bobby pin or a safety pin.
Well, I mean,
Right.
if you think about it, what if you get stabbed with a needle right in a major artery? Wouldn't it still be just as bad?
Not if it's a pinprick.
But what
It
if
would
it's
clot
what
instantly.
if it's 1,000 pinpricks?
Exactly.
Because he is super speedy mouse. He will climb up your body and stab.
I mean, he can he can try, I guess.
We'll see. Who knows? Who knows what you guys are gonna do? So.
I apologize to the stream. I am not sounding the greatest right now. You know, whatever. I'll do my best to have a clear-ish voice, but no guarantees.
Alright. So. I'm going to go ahead and set the scene while you guys kind of finish up the last, like, 2-minute details. If you're still doing it, it's whatever, because this is improv, and we're just gonna fuck around and find out today. So.
Yeah, FO.
So.
Poison or necrotic.
The setting you guys have been given is the sun has dipped low over the horizon, casting long shadows across the bustling city square. On one side, a quaint coffee shop nestled between towering office buildings, hummed with the soft chatter of patrons winding down their day. Across the way, a small park offered a respite from the urban chaos, its benches occupied by tired commuters and eager dog walkers. And in this scene, there are two figures walking around this park. One with their dog walking their dog, another one in the background, kind of looking at a map, kind of walking around, looking like she's looking at the area and the sights in the area. And you got a few other people further back. You got some guy in the background playing with his dog's frisbee, like playing frisbee with his dog. And just there's like some it's not super loud there, but you can just kind of hear some little distinct chatter here and there. And you guys notice that the sun is starting to set. And as you are noticing this, you guys find yourself kind of standing in front of just this small little pond with like a fountain and some ducks. Like a fountain in the middle spewing water with like a little light. Just one singular light. And ducks floating around it. And you see the old lady feeding the ducks.
It's all three of us?
Yes, you all three have just kind of ended up standing beside each other. Capturing
I
the
pick up the mouse and
sun.
throw it into the water by the ducks.
Okay.
Improv.
I'm like, ew, mouse, and I go and I kick it into the pond.
Alright, hold up. So, with that, what's your name? Sorry, I'm trying to get good with the names.
It's Mr. Squeaks.
Mr. Squeaks. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got a +9 to those.
As he's like flying through the air, can I attempt to catch him?
20!
Oh, he nat 20'd. So, he avoided your kick. So you go to kick.
I'd like to say that when he goes to kick, I just grab his toe and hang on. And look up at him and start talking. What the fuck is... Hold on, wait. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ew, mouse, and I go to kick him again.
He is holding onto your foot.
I am sentient. I am sentient and self-aware, you bird fuck.
Roll me a wisdom.
The fuck are you? What?
Roll me a wisdom check.
Right.
Or wait, is it a wisdom?
17 plus 5,
or
22.
Not. Oh, foul. I was talking to Thumperton.
Oh.
Do a like. Would it be a wisdom saving throw? You know what? Fuck it. It's a wisdom saving throw. Do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh my god! Like, what's wrong with being?
You too, Cho.
I'd like to point out that I am not a fucking bird. But.
Oh, I thought you were playing Eric.
No, that's me.
Cho.
Oh, okay. Wait, what are you then?
I'm a tiefling.
Oh, you tiefling fuck.
Stupid mouse, and I stomp. I go and I kick the toe of my foot on the ground.
Thumperton, I
Gotta
still
kinda
need you to
squish
do
it.
the wisdom
Yeah,
saving throw
I'm making
first.
it. I'm making it right now.
Before
a
you can
5.
do anything else.
That is a 5.
Cho, you see this mouse and you are like, holy shit, a talking mouse! Like, and it scares you. You're scared of this mouse now. You're just like,
But I am a bird of prey.
you're still scared of it. You failed the wisdom save. So you're just like, holy shit, it talks! And you're like, oh my god, it's talking! Like, you're just, like, bewildered by it.
Also, I got a 9.
Alright, so you are also like, holy shit, it talks! Like, you guys are just, like, freaking out at the fact that this mouse just fucking
It's a
talked to
fucking
you.
mouse.
It's
I,
a
like, start
tiny little
stomping on the
mouse.
ground and stuff, trying to get it off my foot. Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off!
Val,
Get
are you
off.
trying to hold on?
I'm gonna climb higher up his leg.
I am going to
Ma-
scream at like high pitched and cast frostbite just to hit it.
Alright,
What?
this is not how...
No.
Alright, Val, make me a strength saving throw really quick to see if you can hold on.
No.
Actually,
That's a 2, -1, so a 1, but not a nat 1.
For strength?
For strength saving. Yes, he has a -1 to strength.
Ooh. Oof. So, yeah, you get shaken off
How far do I
onto...
get yeeted? Like, how far do I go flying?
I want to yeet him off into the water.
Can he make a strength check to see how far I go flying?
You go flying, let's say probably about 30 feet, and you make me a dexterity throw while
Saving or
you...
just normal dex?
Do a saving throw, and then while that happens, Cho, cast your frostbite or whatever it was.
I was gonna say now instead the moment he lands on the ground, I'm gonna cast mold earth.
Oh no, this is happening at the exact same time when you're casting.
Well, frostbite is more of a saving throw.
Well, alright. So, Thumperton, what is your character's name, by the way?
So it's spelled Urohadur.
Alright, Urod.
How the fuck do you say that?
Your name is Urod. So, Urod. I don't know what it is. You are...
Hotter or something.
Yeah. So, I need you to make that saving throw.
It is a
What's the
Constitution
save?
saving throw of 12.
What save?
Constitution.
And also, my name is Dahlia.
Ooh, wait. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yes, I'm giving my chick a really bitchy teenage girl type of voice, like Karen.
So that is either a 9 or a 10, and I don't know if it's adding the +1 for my aura or not. My aura of protection or not.
Gotcha. Well, with that being said, either way, you still fail. So, Dahlia, roll for
Dahlia.
damage.
Will do. Oh my god, like, he just took 6 cold damage, and now he has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Oh my god.
So you told me a dex save earlier of for landing. I got a 12.
Alright.
Also, so Mr. Squeaks goes flying through the air, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Just kind of a scream.
Yes.
It cut out in the middle. I think
Oh.
the sensitivity's turned on.
It just went wow.
Alright. So, with your 12, you are going to, as you fly through the air, when you land, you are going to bounce onto a duck's back and then start
Immediately
to tumble off of it. Like, you're gonna bounce, like, you're gonna hit a duck's back, you're gonna bounce, and then you're gonna kind of, like, have to catch yourself. So, when you try to catch yourself, you do succeed, but you're struggling, because you are still kind of bouncing a little bit. And the duck is starting to freak out. Quack! 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 Just the duck's going crazy, like, ah!
I want to climb back up the duck and wrap my arms around its neck and hold on and say, listen, you're not in any danger. You're okay.
Quack! The duck
do you
just...
want to roll for animal handling?
Yes. Roll for animal handling.
Mold Earth.
That is a 17 plus 5, a 22.
Alright, so you successfully... The duck just kind of stops after you grab its neck and you just say, I'm not trying to hurt you! And I'm, like, imagining you trying to, like, shake the head of the duck a little bit. And the duck just kind of stops and goes, quack!
I'm going to direct the duck at the old lady that's throwing bread from earlier and go, hey, get me that bread. I'll share it with you. Get me that bread.
Quack! And the duck just kind of gets up out of the pond, like, starts flapping its wings a little bit. And...
charge the old lady.
Hold on. Hold on. I don't...
Full speed, ducking, charge the lady.
As the duck starts trying to fly off, it ends up... It ends up hitting a stone.
Oh no!
As he's trying to take flight, he ends up hitting a stone and just kind of wiping out completely. So
with all that extra cheese you ate, it threw him off. The weight difference, he's not used to it. It's distributed wrong.
So the duck has crashed. Dahlia, what are you doing now?
So, like, as I watch that, as soon as it hits the ground, I am running up to, like, try and catch the mouse. But, like, when I say catch the mouse, I mean, I'm not trying to touch it because I'm afraid of it. So I'm casting Mold Earth to like, make a cage around it.
How far is that ranged?
Mold Earth is 30 feet, so I'm trying to stay within 30 feet of him.
Okay, so yeah, he got thrown 30 feet. Alright, hold on that. Whatever your name is. Adori!
Yeah.
Whatever your name is. Aduro.
So, I figure when fucking other bitch over there, bird bitch, hits me with the ice spell,
it's Dahlia!
kind of hits my leg, I kind of go burr, and then I guess I'm going to follow, like, so I rub my leg for a second, and then I follow her when she starts going for the mouse.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw my serrated rapier, or my serrated saber thing, so I can be prepared if I have to put the mouse out of his misery or something.
Alright. Now, as you do this... Let me see. The bystanders in the area see you pull out your sword, and they all start running away, screaming in terror.
Yay.
And
I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna look at the tiefling and go, are you trying to get the gods called? Put it away.
now,
I wanna say to the bird chick, I wanna be, hey, do mice talk where you're from? Like,
no,
is this
they
normal?
usually just on a fake.
They're usually just on a plate.
Yeah,
Um,
they're very delicious, and I don't understand why this one's talking.
it is a little bit weird. I'm going to be honest with you.
Now, Cho, make me a wisdom throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 15.
All right. So you successfully fight the urge to eat this mouse. You successfully, like, you sit there and you talk about eating mice and how they're on plates, and you're like, for a split second, you're like, huh, I am kind of hungry. And then you're like, no, it's talking. I can't eat it.
Who
Now,
knows what this thing is eating?
now,
well, I mean, you
for
could kill it and then it wouldn't be talking anymore.
for
For all you know, the ones that were on the plates could have been talking before they made it on the plate.
he's got a point. Now for Foul, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage due to the fact that you were falling off of the duck and Dahlia decided to
So
graciously
that gives him
give you land
advantage?
and like create land.
With advantage, that is a 29.
Alright, you are successfully able to land on this tiny little platform that Dahlia has made right in front of this woman with bread, feeding the ducks, who has just seen this duck, like, just completely fail as it tried to charge her. And
I said that the mold earth was going to be a cage around him.
okay, so you entrap him. Or, well, with his dexterity, he lands on top of it, actually, with the 29.
Yeah.
He lands on top of the cage. And this woman feeding the ducks is just kind of like, she doesn't have very good vision, but she's also like, what the hell? Like, Ducky, are you okay? Quack. You just hear from that duck that you were riding. And he's like, quack. He's kind of crying a little bit. And,
Lady, step away from the strange mouse. It is talking, and we are not sure that it is safe for public exposure.
This old lady just kind of looks around and she's like, what do you mean a mouse? And,
Can I walk up to the lady and say something to her?
She actually looks down as soon as the mold earth happens. She saw that kind of happen. But she couldn't, it wasn't fully visible at the moment. It was kind of blurry to begin with, and she looks down, she's like, Mouse, what mouse? Looks at you. She's like, oh, I see, there's a cute little mousey here. And she kind of reaches her hand down with a piece of bread. She's like, here, darling. And she kind of tries to scratch your chin.
Totally letting it happen.
No, lady, no. This mouse is not safe for public exposure right now. We're not sure what's going on with this thing. It's weird.
What do you mean? He's a sweet little thing.
It's talking.
Probably got like diseases.
Yes, but he's got clothing too, so he must be somebody's pet.
Oh no, he has no clothes. He's naked.
Oh, you're not wearing the clothes from the image?
No, he's just naked mouse. Fully naked mouse.
Nope, junk hanging out and everything.
I thought you were wearing clothes to hold your... Oh wait, yeah, you were putting your sewing needle through your ear.
But yeah, whenever the tiefling says he's not safe for, what was it? It was public exposure. I'm gonna look at the tiefling and go, look, it's called indecent exposure, and it was a long time ago.
Actually, it looks like it's right now. But that's beside the point. I need to not be talking to the weird talking mouse.
Look, it's okay. A lot of people don't like to talk to me. I wasn't trying to talk to you, but, you know, you saw me.
Well, then why do you talk?
It's a long story, okay? I don't want to explain why I talk. It's this huge backstory with this elaborate plots and twists and it's dramatic reveal and this love story and it's a whole thing. I talk, okay? I talk.
The old woman interrupts and says, "What? Is someone else here talking?" And she's just like kind of squinting her eyes like she can't see, and she's like, "Well, you sweet little boys should feed these ducks. Here, have the rest of my bread and bird seed. I'm gonna go home for the day because I think I'm hallucinating."
Did she say birdseed?
Bird
Okay,
seed?
Mr.
thank you.
Squeaks
And
loves birdseed.
I take the bird seed and
Oh, God.
I take a handful of the bird seed from in the bag and toss it out into the water for the ducks.
Hey, Tiefling here, down here. Little bit of that seed my way. Go, give
Am
Mr.
I
Squeaks
still
the
And
seed.
then-
scared by him?
Does Dahlia do anything?
Am I still scared by him?
At this point, no, the fear has kind of gone away.
Okay, because
Thank
I
you,
was gonna
lady.
continue casting spells until it wasn't.
But, are you gonna make any actions?
What happened? Because my Discord broke and
Ah,
I
you-
had to leave and rejoin.
You are quieter now. I'm adjusting your volume really quickly. So, what happened is that this old lady who was just confused by this, and she, like, she had heard everything. Oh, not what I meant to do. She had heard, someone else talking, but she can't see. She can't see who's talking, so she doesn't understand that the mouse is talking, even though you're trying to explain it. She's also somewhat deaf. So, and she's got, like, a couple cataracts, so she's just like, "Here, have the rest of my bread and bird seed, and go ahead and feed the rest of those ducks for me. I'm gonna go home because I'm either hallucinating, or there's something going on here, and I want to go home and read my book and watch some Oprah."
Well, I'll take the bread, but like I'm not gonna feed those ducks.
Well, here's the bird
You-
seed. You
you
can feed
have
them
some-
this too. But
I'm not
I've
gonna
got
feed
the bird
those
seed.
Yeah.
inferior foods. I'm like better than
I take a handful of the bird seed and offer it to the bird chick. Hey, don't you eat this stuff too?
oh my god, could you be any more racist? I start eating it.
just stuffing it down your throat. Just, do you mean I never heard her?
Oh my god.
It could probably use a little bit more seasoning, huh? You know what would go really good with that bird seed? A
Some
side of
seasoned
mouse. A side of seasoned mouse.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so
But
I
I-
got the bird seed.
I don't want to eat that one.
Are you going to give...
Not that one. Okay, so I drop the seeds that the bird is not eating. I drop them to Mr. Squeak.
Ah,
Thank you, nice lady. You are a good person.
Oh my god, thank you.
But like I
all
drop
the
them one at a
bread
time
and-
so he can catch them and they don't hit the ground.
If you just want to drop the entire bag, I'm gonna climb into it and Scrooge McDuck the shit.
Sorry, but I'm kind of feeding a lot of other, like I'm feeding a lot of people right now.
This is okay. I accept the Eminem method. It's fine.
Okay. So I toss one. I've been doing this. I'm stuck in a circuit now. I give, 2 or 3 handful to what's her name, Dahlia, and then I toss a handful on the water, and then I drop like 3 seeds down to Mr. Squeaks so he can catch them, and then I toss, like hand it over, and then toss, and then drop, and then hand, toss, and drop. Just stuck in a loop. Just
The entire time he's doing that, Mr. Squeaks is just going on and on like, "Oh yeah, this is some serious gourmet shit right here. You are a nice person for this. I appreciate you. I owe you one. You are a good lady. You are a lady, right?
Yes.
Thank you. You are a good lady. I appreciate you."
Oh my god, I forgot you were a lady.
Yes, I know. It's weird. I just sound like this because I'm sick right now.
I very much hate the voice that I've given her, but I cannot do any other voice.
This is about one of the only voices I can do for Mr. Squeaks, and I hope it's coming across well.
Yes, you're like a mob boss for a mouse.
Yep. It's kind of great. Kind of sound like you're supposed to be in The Godfather, but
Exactly.
you know,
All right. Well,
not like a dude in charge, like one of the troubleshooters out on the corner,
Like
ready to go
Mr.
shoot
Squeak's
people.
other name should be Fat Tony. He is just canonically Fat Tony in my head.
Okay.
Can a mouse have a beer gut?
Where did
oh,
Africa?
guys. Well, ChatGPT has gotten involved. Sorry for the pause. I figured I'd let you guys talk. And,
Oh my god. It's taking so long.
so as you guys are having these conversations, munching on seeds, and, you hear the ducks, some of the ducks are quacking in happiness. There's the one that kind of fell, and he's limping a little bit, trying to get over with you guys so he can get some of the bread and seeds.
I toss some seed. I take a piece of bread and I put some seeds in it and I kind of like roll it up into a little ball and toss it over toward that duck.
And he's just limping towards it. He goes, quack. And as he says that, Thumperton, you actually hear in your head this bird. He says, "Thank you, sir. I can feed my family now." And then he kind of hisses at he kind of hisses at the ground that kind of like tripped him up. He just, like, you know how like birds hiss? They make like a very specific hissing noise. He's like like that kind of sound.
Yes.
And as this is happening, you guys then ChatGPT hates you.
I use my free action to cast speak with animals, and I'm going to talk to this duck.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where to start with this one. So, using ChatGPT for randomized encounters, maybe not such a good idea. So, as you guys are having this conversation and feeding the ducks and feeding Mr. Mouse, Mr. Squeaks, the city is now the city that was the town square has now, like, there's just the bustling noise of the city behind you, and as the sun sets, you guys hear a low rumbling sound, and it almost sounds like thunder, but then it continues to get louder, and the city almost stops. Quiet. Like, silence almost hits the city entirely. And as this is happening, a creature of your nightmares descends upon the city.
Is it a giant cat? I hope it's not a giant cat.
I mean, I can't say I've ever had any nightmares about a giant cat.
Are you guys now paying attention to the town square?
I mean, gonna look towards the rumbling. That just, you said there was rumbling and whatnot.
Okay. So with this, you guys slowly, as you sit there watching, a monstrous form of twisted scales looming over a fountain in the center of the town square, eyes wide. The creature is fun. It like adds a bunch of words that I'm not going to use. The beast descends upon the city. The creature is well over 10 feet tall. Kind of clawed feet with some resemblance of a reptile, and it has just giant talons on its feet. And it's got thick, leathery, scaly skin, and it shifts in colors from dark charcoal to deep, ominous purple under the fading twilight. The skin is adorned with jagged protrusions of uneven ridges that catch
Charlie.
catch the dim light, giving it an overworldly, almost eternal presence. Most of the people in this
Charlie.
area are
What are you doing
terrified.
here?
Everyone in the area has either frozen in place or fled. And you just hear grumbling. And he says, "Who dares try to speak to me?" As he whips his head around.
Excuse me.
And
Excuse
you
me,
are
sir.
met with teeth.
Hey, you got some really big teeth, dude. Was it perhaps this duck here that tried to speak with you?
Oh my
and woke
god.
you up or whatever.
Like that?
He says, "Duck, you say?" They don't usually... They sound like an appetizer, and he kind of looks at the duck. He's like, "Ah, this one," and he breathes heavily at it, and the duck just shaking in its skin just drops an egg. Now, I believe Dahlia was trying to say something.
Right there.
Oh my god, like, where did you even come from?
I come from the depths within the city's
So
catacombs.
So spooky.
Who are you, and why do you think you can speak to me with that tone? I deserve respect.
No, definitely bunches of respect here, buddy.
Now,
But,
Mr. Squeaks also has a chance to talk.
Mr. Squeaks wants to know if he can grab the egg. The one that the duck just shat out.
Sure.
Thank you. I want to start rolling it away. Like, I want to grab it and roll it in the opposite direction slowly.
so
The dragon notices.
That's a dragon.
And
I'm gonna.
it's a dragon.
it's a dragon.
I hadn't made it that far yet. I was like, wait.
Does the dragon say anything?
He kind of sees the egg rolling away. He's like, "Hold on a moment." And he kind of gets really down to the ground, and he just like opens his eye really wide, and he's like looking around until he meets with your face. And he says, "Ah, I see. Mr. Mousington." No, you're not Mousington. I ate him. Who are you?
I'm gonna look over at the dragon's eye and go, "What? I'm trying to eat. I'm taking this egg home. I'm gonna eat it. Don't ask questions. The name's Mr. Squeaks. I'm not bothering you. I'm just going about my business."
He just kind of grumbles.
As he's grumbling, I'm just gonna start walking with the egg some more. Slowly. Very slowly.
Alright, he's just like, weird. Strange thing. I've never heard of Wait a minute. He
Yeah,
just
I'm a
like
little bit
snatches back. He's like, "You speak." You are the
Yeah,
first mouse that
that
has
concerned
actually
me too.
spoken to me. The only thing I've ever had speak to me is a rabbit, and that was even weird. Oh yeah, and that bird lady over there.
Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
I don't understand why animals around here are talking. Do you? This is a little bit weird to me. Like
I'm an Elocatra
only
when it's
only higher
camouflage.
level magical animals have ever talked to me before that. Like like the higher tier shit, like dragons and phoenixes, those kind of things.
You have met a phoenix? And he just, like, gets distracted, turns around, looks at you, and he's like, that sounds tasty. And he just kind
Oh,
of gives you an evil
okay.
smile.
Well, I would direct you in the last, toward the last location I saw it at. And I'd be happy to after we conclude our business here.
What is your business in my town?
Well, actually, I was hoping you knew that because I've got no clue. I was still in the process of getting to where I was supposed to be going. Like, this woman had me feeding her ducks, and then you just kind of came out of nowhere. So,
Well, this is my city. What do you expect? I can't just not pay attention to the people dwelling at night. It's how I keep crime down.
If this is like your city,
okay,
like
okay. So,
And
it's a. I wish they had told me that when I came into the city, because then I would have known. Hey, when the sun goes down, make sure you're inside so you don't bother the dragon.
well,
'Cause,
inside, or at least inside the city where the lights are, you guys are sitting in the dark park with this tiny light around a fountain with a bunch of ducks.
well, I mean, have you ever watched a duck and like you ever seen a group of ducks when you walk away and you still have food? They get very vicious and mean, and I don't feel like dealing with that right now.
Well, ducks don't tend to be mean around me, but that's because they're actually dinner.
Yeah,
Actually, they're more of a
that's
snack. Like a potato chip almost to what you
yeah. I would
humans.
I would think I would think you would have like you'd eat a whole duck like I would eat a chicken wing.
Not even. I eat them like they're a potato chip. I just
Ah,
I'll get a bag and fill it with ducks and just chomp on them as I watch my shows. That Oprah woman.
yeah.
Apparently we're in the
So I'm gonna
2000s.
so so I reach down and I grab the nearest duck and I toss it up into the air for the dragon.
Quack! 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 You grabbed the injured duck that you had just fed and he who had thanked you for the food. No! My family! No! Don't eat me! No! And
See,
you
it's
hear
even
this in your
talking.
head.
So like that I pause for a second. Do you want to eat this one? It's a little bit weird. It keeps talking.
And the dragon just kind of puts his hand out as he catches it. Since you had thrown it and it had been injured, so it can't fly right
Yeah.
now. He catches it in the palm of his hand. He's like, this one does smell funny. No thanks. And he throws the duck into the water. The duck just as it falls and gets thrown away.
Flash.
Now the dragon looking at you and says, are you heroes or villains?
I mean,
like whatever you want me to be.
I'm not here to cause problems for you, but I wouldn't call myself a hero. I'm just a normal I'm just a normal person.
Well,
I'm
you're not
just
a
going about
person. You are a tiefling.
well, yes, I was using person as a universal term.
Do you like heat?
Yeah, heat is good.
Do you
Heat
want a
is good.
job?
Cold. Cold is also good sometimes. Sure. I guess I could use a job for a while.
I want you to go to the 9 tables. Yeah, let's fucking go with it. Improv. I want you to go to the 9 tables of hell and meet
Okay.
with the devil himself.
Uh-huh.
I need you to bring him to me so I may meet his acquaintance, but also so I can show him my awesome disguise. And he just pulls out a top hat and a mustache, like a fake mustache, and like a little monocle. He's like, "Do you like my new outfit?"
Mr. Squeaks wants to chime in from halfway across the park with a mouthful of egg. Never take that mustache off ever again. It is amazing. And he's gonna slurp some more egg.
I put this big surprised look on my face and like start looking around and then look up at the dragon again and excuse me, did you see a dragon around here somewhere just a second ago?
Oh my god. Make me a deception roll, but hold on to it. What were you saying? Dahlia?
Oh my god, you look so amazing. Like 10 out of 10 would suggest you wear another one again.
Another one? I only have the one. Do you think they'll make another one?
Surprise, babe.
Do you think that I would look good with a nose ring? And he's like, he's like poking his face like, you really think that this would look good?
Oh my god. Babe, let me tell you, if you got a nose piercing, oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh
hey
my
guys,
god.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my god. He completely believes that you think he's another person. He's like, dude, I'm the same guy, see? And he takes off his mustache and hat. He's like, I'm so sorry to deceive you like that.
Surprised for a second. I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit, you were the same dude?
He did not understand your sarcasm.
That was crazy.
Dude, that's crazy.
Now, on other hands,
dragon's ego.
On other hands,
man, dude, no, yeah, sure, I'll happily go get this dude for you. Like, you definitely need to show him that. That was awesome.
And maybe once we get back, I can show you like how to paint your nails and stuff.
No. That see, maybe like the polishing and the trimming, yes, but like painting them, I mean, don't you see that nice black they already are, and how it goes so well with the scales, you know?
Oh my god, you're right. Like, I couldn't even tell the difference between your natural color and like a professional.
well, you guys just made me blush, and the dragon's just like, oh shucks. You guys made me feel amazing about myself. Most people are terrified of me. I'm just a nice little dragon man. And, he's just like... He's like, now that mouse of yours that talks, that thing is strange.
That is very weird. He just was like standing next to me and I tried to kick him into the water because I was like, ew, mouse. And then it grabbed my foot and it started talking and...
Oh my god, he's eating the shell!
Ew, mouse.
Hey, it is a good source of calcium.
He's got a good point. Maybe, shells are good calcium. Now, so for the
I am a little bit concerned on how a mouse learned to talk.
The one with the horns.
Yes, that is me.
I have given you a mission. Mouse, yes. I have a mission for you.
What the hell do you expect me to do? I'm a mouse.
I have a job for you.
Does it pay in cheese?
You can have all the cheese you want.
Okay, I'm in. I don't know what it is, but I'm in.
I need you to go kill a bunch
I'm in.
of
Kill
dragon
us.
slayers. Because
Oh.
I am trying to be nice here. I'm trying to not eat people. I'm not going
Oh my
vegan,
God.
though. Fuck going vegan.
Are you, like,
man,
going on a
I completely understand that. Nah. Have no clue how those vegans could live with themselves.
I
you know?
need
I mean,
protein.
they're talking about how they're saving the planet and all. And no, man, see, you're really the best thing for the planet is to help, you have a balanced diet, not just eating the plants, because the plants are important for the rest of the planet, You also have to eat the animals.
Man, that lady tiefling with a man voice does kind of ramble on a lot, doesn't she?
Thing for you, Mr. Dragon. What's your name? What's your name, Mr. Dragon?
Ah, well, actually, my name is Charlie. I'm Mayor Charlie. Nice to meet ya, Mr.
Well, Mayor Charlie, there is one thing you forgot. You said that there's nothing good about vegans. That there is one good thing about vegans.
They leave the meat for me?
They taste good. Have you ever eaten one?
I don't agree with that. They don't have they don't have
There's not
enough
enough
iron.
protein in a vegan.
It's
There's not enough
free
protein in a vegan.
It's kind of like those cows, free range and grass fed.
I ate.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be honest though. I did eat a vegan before, and I don't know why my accent changed, but it did. Maybe it's the hat and the monocle.
Okay.
But the one time I ate a vegan, it was pretty gross because it was very bony, and it also didn't have any. There wasn't any redness to it, and I like my meat red and juicy, and it was drier than a chicken bone on a hot summer day that's been burned in a witch ritual and cremated.
Well, the one time I ate a vegan, she was dead for like a week and a half before I found her. As a mouse, you do what you can.
So she marinated in her juices then.
Oh yeah, the juices were marinating.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to marinate it in some juices. Now, so your job is to go kill some dragon slayers for me, because if I kill them, I'll look bad. But if I hire you to kill them, they're gonna be like, what the fuck killed them? Because you're a tiny little mouse and ain't nobody gonna see it coming.
I got a question for you, Mr. Dragon. Mr. Charlie.
Yes, ma'am?
How did you get to be mayor of this town?
Well, you see, nobody could kill me, and I was just like, well, I'm not eating y'all. Can y'all, like, just leave me alone, and you can build a city on top of my cave? Like, that's fine. And if you want to bury your dead there, I'll take care of the dead. Like, there won't be any dead bodies around. Other than vegans. I'll leave them in their coffins. But, I guess that was something of an issue, because there was, like, this, like, plague or something going around, and people kept dying left and right, and we had to close down the town for a long time, and they were like, hey, Mr. Dragon, can you just eat all the sick? And that was the one time they let me eat people, and then after that, I became the mayor because I saved everyone else from dying.
Oh my god, you like
because you ate the sick people before the other people could get sick. Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. We did cure a few.
That's the whole thing. That's cool.
We did use some vaccines to cure a few children, but the old ladies and the people who just kept going around like, this disease doesn't exist. I ate them.
Yeah, get rid of the stupid people and it solves the problem, right?
I didn't stop the whole plague because there were people that left the city before I could get to them, but I stopped it in this town. And ain't nobody ever been sick since. I guess they're too afraid to be sick because they might be eaten.
Might be. It might be.
But, yeah, they made me mayor after that.
Cool, cool.
Now, little Mousy, you were about to say something.
Oh, whenever he says something about there's been no plague or disease in this town since, I'm gonna look up at the two girls here and go, see, I've been in this town my whole life, and I don't harbor any disease. I have only had a few things here and there, but I don't have anything right now.
Ah, yeah. And the little
So what you're saying is that you're like
the
healthy?
teenager.
Oh,
Yes, you. What are you doing here?
Well, I like heard about all the dead people, so like I came to like check it out.
But we don't have many dead people.
Well, yeah, I heard about the plague like coming here, but like apparently like I didn't know that you were like here.
Well, that was millennia ago. We haven't had anything since. Don't you bring the plague back into my town now.
No, man, no, sir. I would like never. I like 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 to like take the dead out before the plague hits.
Well, as long as you ain't got no diseases, I guess y'all can stay in the tavern. Or I guess they call it a hotel now. Ages have changed. I've been sleeping for a while, but somehow y'all woke me up with a talking mouse.
no, I think there was something. It was something to do with that duck.
Yeah.
Was the problem because that duck was weird.
A weird duck, a talking mouse, and then y'all just fighting each other off the bat. Like, y'all just went to town and scared a bunch of people. Also, why are you still holding your sword? Wait, why does it look so weird?
Well, actually, it's
I
kind
will
of
be right
cool.
back.
See, it looks kind of like a sword, but like it's a sword, but it kind of looks like a saw blade, and so it does more jagged, more ripping. It's more of a tearing motion than a rip or a slice,
Might need to look in to get me one of those. Now, so, for the rest of you guys, I guess, well, I gave two of you a job. Need to give the woman one, but, oh my god. Huh. It seems like they kinda went on vacation here for a moment. Well, I also don't have a job for you. Oh god. Dear. I guess y'all can travel together or something.
Okay. Cool. Let's make.
I guess that woman could, they can have a. He's just like thinking. He's just like, well, there is that one guy, Gerald. He's a.
Gerald.
Yeah, he kind of annoys me. He's a giant. You guys could go kill him for me too. Or bring him here and we can have a good old wrestle.
Ooh.
If you bring me Gerald the Giant, I will pay y'all handsomely, and I will not enslave you or eat any of you.
Cool.
I think I'd prefer that. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Bring me Gerald. He's my enemy.
And we just tell him, hey, Charlie the Dragon is looking to have a smackdown, and to come here.
Just tell him you were sent by Charlie, and I'm in the last place he saw me.
Okay then, sounds like a plan.
And he puts his monocle and hat and mustache back on, and he goes, I am a distinguished gentleman now.
I look all around and I see the new guy. I'm like, hey, did you see Charlie the Dragon just a second ago?
Charlie the Dragon? Who's Charlie the Dragon? I am Mr.
Well,
Monogram.
oh, well, Mr. Monogram. Hello, nice to meet you.
I need to find a
Yeah.
platypus named Perry.
Well, okay, cool.
Uh,
I will leave you to that. I have to go find a giant dude. And
you're
yeah,
talking
I'm
about, Gerald, right?
yeah, Gerald.
Yeah. While you're at
Gerald the
it,
giant.
I've heard rumors of a kraken. Well, not maybe not a kraken, but they call him Gregward.
Ooh, Greg Ward.
Is-
And that guy Dave.
Yeah, Dave and Gregward. They're some kind of. Oops, sorry, my voice slipped. They are some kind. I am a distinguished gentleman. There we go. Hello, totally a person. I suck at voices.
And damn, I am screwed up.
And the dragon's like, okay, I'm tired of using my voice.
Me too. Okay.
Well, I need to, yeah. Gerald. Gregward is something I heard about, like, with a cult. And, that cult seems a little overpowered. And I need to make sure that Gerald can never get, or Gregward can never get to me. Because if he ate me, everyone would die. Everyone.
I'm over here thinking to myself, like, just silently in my head, I'm like, a little bit, like, are you really giving yourself that much credit right now? But, like, out loud, like, visually, I'm nodding in agreement, and I'm like,
Whoa.
yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, because you're this strong dragon dude, and if this other dude is eating dudes to get strong, then that would not be good for him to eat you.
But, we shall, we shall convene later.
Oh,
Oh no.
somebody left.
We have lost the woman. She must have teleported or something.
Oof.
Maybe she flew off. She did have wings.
He
Weird.
did. It was strange.
I also have wings. I haven't used them in a while.
Yeah, they look like they could be getting a little bit stiff. You should probably stretch them while you're out.
And as you say that, he just reaches his wings out and stretches. Now, Mr. Mouse, where have you gone?
Right here. I was just finishing off the last of that eggshell.
Ah, yes, eggshells. Those are nice.
He's like,
Wait, did you eat the
he's
egg
looking
from
like
the magical
Scooby-Doo.
duck?
I didn't know he was magical. I just wanted the egg.
Ah.
It was calling my name. It looked tasty.
Well, it was a magical duck. So, roll me a D100.
Oh, God. What? Wait, so, like, I should have talked to that duck? I could have talked to that duck and, like...
I
had
thought you
that
did.
bullshit.
Well, you did talk to the
I
duck,
thought you did.
but,
I mean, I said hi to the duck, but then you showed up and the duck never said hi back. Like, that's a rude duck.
That is a 58 on that D100 roll.
alright. We will... Give me just a second.
That's a rude duck. Fuck that duck. Man.
You said a 58?
58.
Alrighty. Trying to zoom in on it. Hold on. Okay. Uh, sorry, I'm reading it. I'm trying to find 58. Ah! So, after you finish eating that duck shell, or that duck egg, you are... Icy power swirls around you for the next minute. You may cast Ray of Frost as a bonus action.
If I don't have that spell, do I just magically gain it?
Yes, just for the one time.
For the next minute, it said, right?
Yes.
So, like, if we don't get into combat in 60 seconds, it's gone anyway.
Yep. Now.
But really, like, in all honesty, I wouldn't even bother saving it. I don't know. It's up to you, though.
Well, with that.
Oh my God, like, I'm all the way home.
So, you're just gonna see kind of like ice and wind, kind of like a tiny little swirl go around the mouse for a moment. And the dragon's gonna be like, ah, you know what? I know what you can fight. And he,
I don't like the sound.
He's gonna whistle.
Dude, that was impressive. How did you do that without any lips?
You learn things.
Dude, that was great.
God, like, that's so
like,
impressive.
Not even. No lie. That was great.
And so the whistle has summoned a giant wolf.
Oh, hey, doggy.
A second, because I'm pulling up a sheet. Alright. Well, if you guys want to fight anything, I don't want you to necessarily kill my pet. But, not a wolf.
Talk to it.
But, you can...
I want to cast...
You guys can...
I want to cast Speak with Animals.
You guys can fight it. This wolf is not a normal wolf.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'm gonna try to talk to it. Be like, hi, Mr. Wolf.
Technically, this is not an animal, it's a beast. So, I'm
gonna try anyway.
But, yeah, as you... Oh god, come on, let me open the damn photo. That's not the same thing. God, that's so bright. Alrighty, so... this creature is actually a, roll me a perception check, or a, not a perception. Roll me a history check to see if you would know it. Or, like, a nature check. Anyone can do this.
That is you said a nature check. That is a 19 plus 3, a 22.
Alright.
That's a 19.
Alright.
I got a nat 20.
Alright, so y'all see him. He's like, this is my pet, Ricky. Ricky here is a good fighter. I hope you have fun. Just, don't kill him.
Ricky, like, oh my god, Ricky, oh my god, Ricky.
It's Ricky.
And, you're gonna realize that it's not a dog, it's not a wolf. It is a hellhound.
Hey. It's Ricky the Hellhound, you guys.
He says, alright, well, if you guys are gonna fight...
I thought we were cool. I don't like don't like the vibes here with the whole hellhound and stuff. Like this is bad vibes coming now.
Well, he is, I did get him from, fighting with, from, the demon lord I was trying to send you to go fight, or go find for me, but,
Yeah, are we not
instead,
doing that because we're going to go get the giant, or am
yeah.
I still supposed to do that?
If you still want to, you can later, but I want to fight the giant first. I want to fight Gerald.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we do the right thing. We're all on the same page.
But, yeah, I really need you, I want you guys to level up a little bit, because I can tell that you guys are kind of squishy. So,
Well, yes, I mean, you are this, I'm assuming a great and powerful dragon. It is very clear.
so Ricky here is gonna train you, and, then all of a sudden you guys are teleported into a Colosseum kind of situation. With
God.
this hellhound and the dragon, just like he's sitting, like he's kind of like standing on the like area, like the seats around it, and like it's completely empty other than you guys, and he's just like standing on them, and you can see where his feet have like kind of crushed the concrete in some areas, and you can tell that this is like his own kind of area. And he says, "All right, have fun. I'm gonna be going back to napping until Gerald arrives." And
Okay.
he just poofs, gone. And the hellhound is now kind of growling at you and like, "Hey, this isn't good." So roll initiatives.
Okay. I don't know about this hellhound thing.
That is a 7.
Bro, the hellhound
Oh my
only
god.
got a 2.
13.
What was that?
I rolled a 13.
Okay, what was
I also
what was Fal's number again? 17 or 7?
7.
Okay, so 13, 7, 2, and what's Thumperton?
I am trying to get it to roll right now.
I am contemplating ending it all when this session is over.
No, you're not.
This
Why
voice
is
is
it not
fucking
rolling?
my body. I guess I could be worse. I could be an uwu girl.
Don't get me started.
It's not too late, please. It's not too late.
Don't get me started.
Oh my god, like uwu?
That's not much different at all.
No.
Okay, so how do you roll in, like, what goes into your initiative? Just
Your initiative.
so just the 20, a d20 and
Woo.
your proficiency or whatever, because it is not letting me roll initiative with the initiative button thing.
So whatever number is on your initiative button.
Yes, okay.
So like there should be a plus or minus, or
Yep.
so
Yep,
just
I
add
got
that to a
Just making
d20.
sure. Yeah, okay. That's what I was making sure of.
Okay. Ew. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, look what I started.
Don't get me started. Don't get the evil DM started, because the evil DM decided to be nice. Holy
so I
fuck,
rolled a
that's a big
2.
fly.
So I rolled a 2, and then I add 2 to it, so I get 4.
Alright, so, yeah. You guys. So,
I rolled like shit, but I still did better than he did.
alright, with your initiatives. Dahlia. You
Yes.
get the first attack.
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna like start by like flying up into the air.
Okay. And?
And then, huh?
And?
And once that I'm like 15 feet above the dog, I'm gonna like cast lightning lure. And he needs to make a strength saving throw of 12.
He matched it.
Beat it. Alright, let me check it for real quick.
I'm pretty sure it's still half damage.
The target must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled up. Oh, I didn't even know it was pulling. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, it says or be pulled. So I don't think anything happens.
Nope, nothing happens. So you just hear, you kind of cast your lightning lure, and it just kind of just sits there. And it's just growling, low grumbling, like kind of like the dog growl kind of thing. And now it is Foul's turn.
So where exactly is this hellhound?
It is probably within about 30 to 45 feet of you guys. Well, other than Dahlia, who just flew over it and just... Yeah.
Give me a second, I'm trying to see what spells I have available.
Gotcha.
So wait, just real quick, how vulgar of a description am I allowed to do according to Twitch terms of service?
I have this set as adult-rated content.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast the Unseen Servant basically behind this hellhound.
Oh god.
And basically this Unseen Servant is gonna, well, take its pinky, and you can probably guess the rest.
Ooh.
Alright.
Would that be piercing damage, or
No!
That would be disturbing.
That...
Mr. Squeaks is a messed up guy, okay? He's seen some things.
Considering the size of it, that isn't really gonna do much to it.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's probably not gonna notice.
It's just gonna kind of jump a little bit, and it's gonna turn around, which, like, or kind of like look back at you and just go, or, oh wait, it's gonna look back like it can't see the unseen servant, so it's just like, huh? And it's just like, the fuck was that? And it's unbothered. Alright, is that everything?
Whenever it jumps around to look behind it, I want to use my bonus action to disengage. I'm going to basically run the fuck away and hide.
Alright, tiny little mouse man hides.
Of course. I just had a ghost poke it in the ass.
Not much different than getting thermometer stuffed up its ass at the fucking vet's office.
It was still unpleasant, and I don't want to be near it.
Alright, now Thumperton, it is your turn.
So I would...
Should have been the whole thing!
I have... yes, but...
Totally a person said that.
A mechanical question here.
Okay.
Okay, so mechanically, is this... What is this hellhound classified as? Is it a fiend?
Yes.
It is a fiend, okay. So I get 2 attacks per action.
Okay.
And I think I get 2 actions. I have 9 levels in Paladin and 1 in Sorcerer. So I think I get 2 actions. Let me double check this here. No, sorry, I'm too far down on the actions page.
Yeah.
Just,
Gonna say, I think it's still, like, you get
is it?
an action and a bonus action.
Yeah, action and bonus action. Okay. So, two attacks per action. All right, still the 1 action. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I know that hellhounds are fiends, I am going to cast turn. What's it? No. Turn the Faithless. And I am going to. So I hold out my shield with my holy emblem, carved into it or whatever. Painted on it. Excuse me. Painted on it or whatever. And it is going to. Whoa, my voice sounds different. Anyway. I cast Turn the Faithless. And this Hellhound now needs to make a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha.
Each fiend or undead within 30 feet of you needs to make a wisdom saving throw of DC 12.
Well, it got a 10, so,
Then it has to move directly away from me for it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage, so it has to just move away from me in the most direct route for a minute or until it gets hurt.
okay. Well, with that being done, it's on its next turn, and you guys are in a coliseum, so, it's actually pushed up as far back away from you as it can be. Because you guys were kind of in the center. So, he can't really do anything about that, but, he is going to use... He's gonna use his fire breath. So the hound kind of howls, and he just exhales fire within a 15-foot cone. All of you guys need to make... well... I guess if you did not know... Okay, only Dahlia actually needs to make a saving throw. Of a dexterity saving throw.
Is he aiming up?
It says 15-foot cone, so it spreads upward too.
Yeah, but I'm directly above him. Oh well.
Huh. Okay.
Thought you had
You
landed.
said it. What saving throw?
Dexterity.
Okay. That is 19.
Okay, you successfully avoid it because you're still, like, kind of falling, I guess, from the sky. So, but you are still gonna take some damage from the heat of it. So it's actually half as much damage. Give me just a second.
Oh, I need to stop you there, Astra. I apologize.
You.
If you'd like, we can undo my last action so that you can say all of this is still happening. But otherwise, the only things that this Hellhound can do are make the dash action, and um, it can only
Oh,
use the dodge action if it has no way of getting anywhere else.
okay.
I did not read that all the way through, and I apologize, or I would have not used that like I did. I did not plan to pin this down like that. Like, this could be a very boring fight at this point. I apologize.
Well, you can't undo something, so I guess it doesn't do the fire attack. It just, you know what? It's gonna go around the wall about 30 feet, using its dash action, which I don't even see a dash action on this sheet, which is stupid.
all it does is double the movement, I think.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty sure everything can dash.
it's just the same rules as a player character.
Yeah. So I guess it'll dash away. And then, hold on.
So now that it's running in circles around us and it can't actually come close to us in any way, you guys, what's the plan?
Well,
I can put it to sleep if you want. That's not a euphemism for killing it either. I
It
mean,
is-
like I can cast sleep on it.
it is now Dahlia's turn, though.
Okay. Mhm.
Uh,
I'm just imagining this dog running in circles around this arena because it can't get any farther away from us, and we're just sitting here in the middle, like, yo, it's all good.
Well, he kind of ran away from where Dahlia was, but he also would have run closer to where Mr. Squeaks went.
Okay, because he has to be moving away from me. He cannot willingly move closer to me in any way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like he's running away from the party in general.
Nice. Okay. Oh, and if the creature's true form is concealed by an illusion, shape-shifting, or anything like that, its true form is revealed while under this effect.
It's a hellhound.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like trying to just look like a big dog and then it suddenly went all bony, like if the Ghost Rider had a dog instead of a horse or something.
Actually, hellhounds, they don't necessarily look like bony. I guess they kind of do, but they kind of look more like Cerberus.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of 3 heads, it's just 1.
okay,
And like
so
they got kind of spiky and like a spiked back for hair instead, and
Mm-hmm.
fire.
okay, so as it runs off, I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, can you like stop and like freeze? And I get above it again, and this time I cast Cone of Cold.
It had gone 60 feet away from you guys.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It used its dash action.
Ooh, wait, is that a... Oh, hell yeah. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna use my full flight movement speed of 45 feet and cast Innervation.
What's that do?
A tendril of inky darkness reaches out from you, touching a creature you can see within range to drain life from it. The target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a successful save, the target takes 2d8 necrotic damage. Hold on. And the spell ends. On a failed save, the target takes 48 necrotic damage, and until the spell ends, you can use your action to on each of your turns to automatically deal 48 necrotic damage. Give me a second. 48 necrotic damage to the target. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else, if the target is ever outside the spell range, or if the target has total cover from you. Whenever the spell deals damage to a target, you regain hit points equal to half the damage.
What's the save?
It is a Constitution saving throw of 12.
Yeah, that fucker failed.
What spell was that?
Innervation.
That has got to be some homebrew shit, because
I don't know.
that was
I've never heard of it.
way complicated.
I've never heard of it either, but it's a 5th level
Nope.
spell.
That was way more complicated than they usually make their descriptions, and
Yeah.
No, there's way
that's got to
worse
be homebrew
spells.
from
There-
somewhere.
Eh.
There's way worse spells.
Well, I did allow homebrew, so it's fine.
But no, that was just an observation, not a complaint. I was just
Okay.
like, whoa.
But yeah, he definitely failed that save. So what was the part about skipping the damage?
So he's taking 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And what is half of 13? That would be rounding up or down.
Round up.
Oh well, I guess it didn't say anything about temporary hit points, so I'm still good.
Okay. Alrighty. So you hit it with this spell of some sorts that we don't really fully understand.
Black tendril is what it said.
Alright, and you just hear it kind of go "Urgh!" and whimper a little bit as it takes the 13 damage. And now it is Mr. Mousey, or Mr. Squeaker's turn.
How close is it to me? Since you said it ran towards me.
It's probably within about 10 to 15 feet of you now.
I'm gonna put one hand up, like I'm trying to just hold my hand out to stop it, and I'm gonna shout, "Stop!" and I'm gonna cast sleep on it at 3rd level.
Okay, how does sleep work again?
Sleep. Okay. Let's see. This spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. Total how many hit points the creature. Let's see. Total how many hit points the creature this spell can affect. Creature within 20 feet of you, choose a range to affect. Okay, and then at higher levels, you cast every higher level after 1 gets additional 2d8. So basically, I'd roll the thing. Whatever I hit is how much air quote damage it would do versus its health. Like
Okay.
there's no saving throw for it or anything. They just go to sleep.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that
So-
then.
That'd be 8d8.
I would like to clarify for reactions when this gets played out. Because Cho did damage, my thing ends.
Gotcha.
So it does not have to be running
Also-
away from me anymore.
Fun fact: Innervation is a by the book. It's from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
I have just never come across it before.
Okay.
Then.
That is 48 sleep euthanasia for this dog.
So that's 48 damage?
I mean, It's technically not damage. It doesn't do any damage to it whatsoever, but it's 48 against its health to knock it unconscious.
Oh, well, that puts it in the negative, so...
Okay, so it is fully asleep until something tries to wake it up with magical means.
Oh, so like I can continue dealing damage to it?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I believe so. The creature's hit points remain equal to whatever it was. Remaining hit points for that creature. Undead creatures are immune. It doesn't say anything about normal damage waking it up. I think that's up to DM discretion.
Good, because
This thing's not waking up. It's done. You put it to sleep.
I mean, the guy said that it only knocked it unconscious. He said don't kill it. So, you know,
all right.
Mr. Squeaks did what he had to do. This ain't the first dog he done put to sleep.
So,
Alright. I'll break concentration.
yeah, this thing only had 32 HP left.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious.
Yeah,
he's going for the
he's
booty.
unconscious for a while. So, with that being said, that was the only battle I came up with, and it is already almost 2 a.m., so I need to get going.
Back home.
Yeah, so, thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all for playing.
That was cool. Nice
I found
improv.
a thing, just so everyone's not confused on how sleep works later. Apparently, it does end whenever I choose to essentially drop focus, or whenever I choose to drop a spell, or whenever. So if I lose focus, drop the spell, or the creature takes damage, it ends.
Okay.
I read farther in the thing. It's got a long description.
Yeah. So, with that being said,
That was me with this turn the faithless earlier. I was like, there's so much here.
I'm sorry we didn't get to really battle this as much as we probably were hoping to, but this was interesting.
We were prepared for that to be this huge epic fight, and then my one thing just kind of killed it, and then Mr. Squeaks came in with the heavy hitter right off the bat, and that was it. Like, not even a full round of combat here.
So to be fair, Mr. Squeaks was told to knock things unconscious, not kill them, and I was all hyped up earlier for being told to kill people. Mr. Squeaks likes to kill people, so
Then what's he doing with a heavy hitting non-lethal spell like that?
So he can knock him out and kill him.
I could knock an entire room unconscious with this, and then they're all unconscious until I hurt them specifically. So what I can do is knock them all unconscious and kill them one by one.
But because you have done this, everything kind of ends. The theater, the Coliseum theater kind of vanishes, and you guys are back into the park. And it's just the middle of the night now, and you guys are left there with no, there's no, what do you call it? Evidence of this happening. And, there's no evidence, so, at the end of this, you guys...
I look down at the bag of birdseed in my hand, and I look around, did that really just happen? Because, clearly time has passed. And so then I reach into the bag, and I drop a couple of grains down to Mr. Squeaks and pass some over to Dahlia, and then I go to throw some at the pond and notice that all the ducks are gone. There's just some feathers floating innocently on the top of the water. And
Yep.
I suddenly realized the dragon got hungry while he was waiting.
Maybe. The dragon wasn't waiting, though. He went to bed.
Oh.
The dragon said I was leaving. He said he was going to sleep.
Dragon. Yep.
But, yeah, with that, we are going to end session here. So I want to
Cool.
thank the players for kind of fucking around and, you know, just messing around. Maybe I'll have you guys continue to use these players and just keep improvising with them on a later date. Give Dragon some bacon. The dragon already left!
By the way, I would like to point out that the randomizer, it gave me the necromancer sorcerer and didn't give me any necromancer spells.
Bruh. Alrighty.
Nice.
Except for that one. And it's a 5th level spell, which means that I only have 2 spell slots for it.
But that is it for now. Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Totally a person. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. And I hope everyone had fun. So, for now, have a good night. This is your evil DM, Astra. We'll see how this continues if we continue it. Thank you so much. Bye.